What if I told you there are entire cities that once hummed with life, now shrouded in mystery and hidden from the modern world? Cities swallowed by the ocean's depths, cloaked beneath untamed jungles, or buried under layers of time and earth, their stories silenced for centuries. These are the forgotten places, lost cities waiting to be rediscovered. In this video, we will uncover the incredible tales of 50 such cities, each carrying secrets of civilizations long gone, their ruins whispering of grandeur, mystery, and human ingenuity. From legendary lands like Atlantis and El Dorado that blur the lines between myth and reality, to real, once thriving cities like Troy and Cahokia whose remnants continue to challenge our understanding of the past, we embark on a journey across the globe to piece together these enigmatic histories. How did they vanish? What can they teach us about our ancestors and the fragility of human achievement? Prepare to explore breathtaking ruins, delve into age-old mysteries, and uncover the allure of humanity's most astounding archaeological puzzles. The adventure begins now. Now turning to the first city on our list, we delve into the captivating legend of Atlantis. First mentioned by the philosopher Plato over 2,000 years ago, Atlantis is described as an advanced civilization that thrived in both knowledge and power. According to Plato's dialogues, it was a utopian society, abundant in resources, with breathtaking architecture and unmatched technological achievements. However, this supposed paradise met a catastrophic end, swallowed by the ocean in a single day and night of misfortune. While some believe Plato intended Atlantis as an allegory to convey moral and political lessons, others argue it was based on a real place. Theories about its location range widely, from the Mediterranean near the island of Santorini to the depths of the Atlantic, and even as far as the Caribbean. Expeditions and studies have attempted to trace its existence, yet definitive evidence has remained elusive. The mystery of Atlantis continues to inspire writers, explorers, and filmmakers, igniting imaginations as they ponder what lessons might still lie hidden beneath the waves. Was it merely a cautionary tale, or could its ruins still rest silently beneath the sea? The story of Atlantis remains a powerful symbol of human aspiration and vulnerability, keeping its allure alive through the centuries. With the next phase of our journey in sight, let us explore another legendary lost city, one that shimmers with promises of gold and untold riches. Moving forward, we uncover the enduring legend of El Dorado, the fabled city of gold that has tantalized explorers for centuries. The origins of this mythical place trace back to the traditions of the Muisca tribe, a sophisticated indigenous people in what is now Colombia. According to accounts from the early Spanish conquistadors, the legend began with the Muisca ritual of their newly appointed leader. The chief would cover himself in gold dust and aboard a raft drift to the center of Lake Guatavita, where he would cast offerings of gold and precious jewels into the water to honor their gods. This spectacle gave rise to tales of an entire city dripping in unimaginable wealth, a treasure trove waiting to be discovered deep within the uncharted lands of South America. The allure of El Dorado sparked countless expeditions during the 1500s and beyond, each driven by dreams of untold riches and glory. Spanish explorers like Francisco Orellana and Sir Walter Raleigh braved the Amazon's treacherous jungle, convinced that the Golden City lay hidden within its dense foliage. However, no such city was ever found, and the harsh realities of the terrain claimed many lives along the way. Over time, the search for El Dorado transformed from a physical quest to a symbolic one, representing the boundless human drive for discovery and the dangers of greed. Although modern studies have uncovered artifacts and clues about the Muisca practices, the city of gold itself remains an enigma. To this day, the legend of El Dorado continues to captivate imaginations, reminding us of the rich tapestry of myths that shape our history. As we leave behind the golden mirage of the Americas, our journey takes us to the shores of ancient Greece, where the lines between history and mythology blur in the story of a war-torn city, once thought to exist only in epic poetry. Now turning to the ancient world, we delve into the story of Troy, a city immortalized in the epic tales of Homer's The Iliad. Once thought to exist only in the realm of mythology, Troy's name is forever linked to the Trojan War, a larger-than-life saga of love, betrayal, and war sparked by the abduction of Helen, the Queen of Sparta. For centuries, scholars debated whether this legendary city was real or merely a poetic invention. That changed in the late 19th century when German archaeologist Heinrich Schliemann claimed to have uncovered its ruins in modern-day Turkey near the Dardanelles Strait. The site, now known as Hisarlik, revealed multiple layers of settlements built one atop another, suggesting a history that stretched back thousands of years. Among these layers, one in particular dated to around the 13th or 12th century BC aligns intriguingly with the time traditionally associated with the Trojan War. This discovery ignited both excitement and controversy. Was this truly the Troy of Homer's epic, or was Schliemann's interpretation influenced by his own desire to connect the ruins to the fabled city? Modern archaeology has continued to explore the site, bringing more clarity and depth to the story. Recent excavations have uncovered fortifications, artifacts, and evidence of destruction that suggest the city was indeed a significant cultural and trading hub, possibly besieged during its time. However, whether these ruins hold the key to the actual events behind Homer's narrative remains a subject of debate. Some historians argue that Troy's supposed war was a symbolic tale, perhaps inspired by multiple conflicts in the region. What is certain is that Troy's story, whether rooted in history or legend, highlights the enduring human fascination with narratives that blend fact and myth. From the towering walls said to have been built by the gods to the infamous Trojan horse, the city captures imaginations across generations. As archaeologists peel back the layers of Hisarlik, they continue to uncover new chapters of a story that bridges the gap between antiquity and the modern world. With the echoes of the Iliad still resonating, our journey now leads us high into the Andes, where whispers of hidden treasures and lost civilizations persist in the search for Machu Picchu's sister cities. As the next phase of the journey unfolds, we ascend into the towering Andes Mountains, where the whispers of Machu Picchu's sister cities continue to spark intrigue and relentless exploration. Shrouded in mist and mystery, Machu Picchu itself remained hidden from the outside world until its rediscovery in the early 20th century by Hiram Bingham. This remarkable city, perched high above the sacred valley, stunned the world with its architectural brilliance and the ingenuity of the Inca civilization. However, Machu Picchu is believed to be just one part of a vast network of Inca settlements scattered throughout the Andes, many of which remain concealed by the dense jungle and rugged terrain. Researchers and explorers have long theorized that these so-called sister cities might hold the keys to understanding more about the Incas' advanced culture and their sudden decline. Using modern technology such as LiDAR, which can map the land even through thick vegetation, archaeologists have begun uncovering clues in remote, nearly inaccessible regions. These findings point to additional settlements that exhibit the Incas' signature terraced farming, intricate stonework, and hydraulic systems. Some of these sites may have served as trade hubs, ceremonial centers, or even defensive outposts, further underlining the connectivity and sophistication of the Inca Empire. Oral traditions passed down through generations also hint at hidden cities, with tales of treasures and knowledge left behind when the Spanish conquest disrupted the empire's way of life. The search for these sister cities is not just about uncovering physical structures, but also about piecing together the untold stories of the Inca, understanding their spiritual connections to the land, and preserving the cultural heritage that still resonates deeply with the descendants of the Andean peoples. Each new discovery brings us closer to unraveling the mysteries of this extraordinary civilization. With the Andes continuing to guard its secrets, our exploration moves to the dense vegetation of Southeast Asia, where the forgotten city of Angkor awaits rediscovery. Now turning to the lush landscapes of Southeast Asia, we find ourselves in the heart of Cambodia, where the ancient city of Angkor once thrived as a bustling capital of the Funan Empire. As one of the earliest known urban centers in the region, Angkor played a pivotal role in the trade networks that connected Southeast Asia with India and China. Nestled near the Mekong River, this city was not only a hub of commerce but also a center of cultural and spiritual exchange, showcasing the early adoption of Hinduism and Buddhism in the area. Archaeological evidence reveals an advanced society with intricate canal systems, impressive brick structures, and a strategic location that facilitated its prosperity. However, over time, the city fell into obscurity, with its remnants hidden beneath dense layers of vegetation and sediment. The reasons for its decline remain uncertain, though theories suggest changes in trade routes, environmental factors, or shifting political powers may have contributed to its downfall. Today, efforts to map and excavate Angkor are shedding light on its significance in the ancient world. Using modern techniques such as ground-penetrating radar and satellite imagery, researchers have uncovered intricate networks of roads, waterways, and foundations that hint at the city's former glory. These discoveries are not just about reconstructing physical structures, but also about piecing together the story of a civilization that laid the groundwork for the Khmer Empire. Angkor stands as a testament to the region's ingenuity and adaptability, offering invaluable insights into the early urbanism of Southeast Asia. With each artifact unearthed and each structure revealed, the city slowly emerges from the shadows of history. As the allure of its story continues to captivate archaeologists and historians alike, our journey takes us further into the Pacific to explore the enigmatic ruins of Nan Madol, a city built on a network of artificial islets that defies conventional understanding of ancient engineering. As the next phase of the journey unfolds, we arrive at the remote Pacific island of Pohnpei, home to one of the most mysterious archaeological sites in the world, Nan Madol. Often referred to as the Venice of the Pacific, this ancient city stands as a marvel of ingenuity, built entirely on a series of artificial islets connected by a network of canals. Constructed using massive basalt stones, some weighing up to 50 tons, Nan Madol showcases an engineering feat that continues to baffle experts. How did its builders, without the aid of modern technology, quarry, transport, and assemble such colossal stones into this architectural wonder? The purpose of this city is equally enigmatic. Archaeological evidence suggests it served as a ceremonial and political center for the Sordalor dynasty, uniting the region under a centralized rule. Its unique design, with carefully aligned structures and purpose-built islets, points to a society with advanced planning and organization. However, Nan Madol's abandonment remains a puzzle. Theories range from environmental changes such as rising sea levels to internal conflicts or the overthrow of the Sordalor dynasty. Today, the site lies in partial ruin, with its canals overgrown by mangroves and its basalt walls weathered by time. But even in decay, Nan Madol continues to captivate scientists and explorers, inspiring questions about the ingenuity of its creators and the mysteries of its past. As archaeologists steadily uncover fragments of its story, the allure of this lost city remains as strong as its basalt foundations. With the ancient echoes of Nan Madol leaving us in awe, we now turn our attention to the legendary tales of the lost Amazonian civilization known as the City of Z, where myth and evidence intertwine in the heart of South America. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we venture deep into the heart of the Amazon rainforest, a realm of vast greenery and untold secrets, to uncover the legend of the City of Z. This elusive city, often described as an advanced and thriving civilization, has captivated explorers and dreamers for centuries. The legend gained prominence in the early 20th century when British explorer Percy Fawcett embarked on a fateful expedition to locate it. Fawcett believed the city lay hidden within the impenetrable jungle, a place he envisioned as a complex society rich in culture and prosperity. Tragically, Fawcett, along with his son and their companion, disappeared during their search, leaving behind a mystery that endures to this day. What sets the city of Z apart from mere myth is the growing body of evidence suggesting that the Amazon was once home to large, interconnected societies. Archaeologists have uncovered geoglyphs, massive, geometrically precise earthworks etched into the landscape that point to organized settlements. Additionally, the discovery of dark, fertile soil known as terra preta indicates advanced agricultural practices capable of sustaining significant populations. New technologies such as satellite imaging and LiDAR scans have revealed hidden roadways, canals, and clusters of settlements once swallowed by the dense canopy, lending credibility to the idea of a sophisticated civilization that thrived long before the arrival of European colonizers. The reasons for its decline remain speculative, with theories ranging from climate changes to diseases brought by outsiders. For now, the city of Z exists at the intersection of myth and reality, inspiring endless curiosity and continued exploration. As researchers push forward, their findings may one day rewrite our understanding of the Amazon's past and its people. With the enigma of the city of Z lingering in our minds, we now journey to the submerged world of Thonis Heraclean, an ancient Egyptian city hidden beneath the waves of the Mediterranean. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we descend beneath the azure waters of the Mediterranean to uncover the lost city of Thonis Heraclean, an ancient Egyptian marvel hidden near modern-day Alexandria. Once a bustling trading hub, this city served as a gateway between Egypt and the Mediterranean world, flourishing during the late Pharaonic period. For centuries, Thonis Heraclean was thought to be nothing more than a legend, its story buried in the annals of time, until a groundbreaking discovery in the early 2000s brought it back into focus. French underwater archaeologist Frank Goddio and his team, armed with advanced equipment, uncovered the submerged remains of this enigmatic city. What they found was nothing short of astonishing giant statues, inscribed steles, gold coins, and even entire temples resting beneath the seabed, preserved in remarkable condition. These artifacts tell the story of a city that thrived on trade, with goods from Greece, Phoenicia, and beyond flowing through its bustling ports. The ruins also revealed a complex network of canals and harbors, showcasing advanced engineering and urban planning reflective of its significance in the ancient world. However, Thonis Heraclean's fortunes changed dramatically, likely due to a combination of rising sea levels, earthquakes, and subsidence, which caused the city to disappear beneath the waves around 1,200 years ago. Its rediscovery has offered invaluable insights into ancient maritime life, shedding light on both Egyptian and Mediterranean cultures. As archaeologists continue to unveil its secrets, each new discovery adds to our understanding of a world long forgotten. From the submerged wonders of Thonis Heraclean, we now shift our gaze northward to the Viking traces of Vinland, a mysterious settlement that whispers tales of early exploration in North America. As the next challenge unfolds, we navigate to the mysterious shores of Vinland, a name that echoes through the Icelandic sagas as a land of opportunity and exploration. Believed to have been discovered by Norse sailors over 1,000 years ago, Vinland represents one of the earliest known attempts by Europeans to establish a foothold in North America. While the sagas detail lush landscapes with abundant resources, the exact location of Vinland remains a topic of debate among historians and archaeologists. However, one site offers tantalizing evidence of these early voyages: Elance Ox Meadows in Newfoundland, Canada. This UNESCO World Heritage Site, unearthed in the 1960s, revealed the remains of a Norse settlement, including turf houses, a forge, and tools that match Viking craftsmanship. The findings at Elan's Ox Meadows provide a glimpse into a brief but significant chapter of exploration, suggesting that the Norse came into contact with indigenous peoples and explored the surrounding regions. Yet, the sagas hint at more than just one settlement. Some researchers speculate that additional Viking outposts could lie undiscovered along the North American coast, waiting to add new chapters to our understanding of these daring seafarers. Did they venture farther south into the continent? Were there other settlements left behind, now obscured by the passage of time? As the search for answers continues, the story of Vinland serves as a reminder of humanity's enduring spirit of exploration. With Viking footprints still fresh in our minds, we now turn our focus to the fabled city of the monkey god, a lost treasure said to be hidden deep within the jungles of Central America. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we delve into the heart of Central America's Musquisha jungle, where a legendary city cloaked in mystery lies. Known as the City of the Monkey God, or La Ciudad Blanca, this mythical place has captured imaginations for centuries. Early tales from Spanish conquistadors spoke of an opulent city, brimming with treasures and hidden deep within an impenetrable jungle. Indigenous legends further amplify the intrigue, describing this city as a sacred place, long abandoned and shrouded in both reverence and caution. For generations, these stories seem to exist solely in the realm of myth. But recent efforts have brought the legend tantalizingly close to reality. In the early 21st century, advanced technologies like light detection and ranging, known as LiDAR, were deployed to scan the dense jungle canopy of northeastern Honduras. These surveys revealed a series of unusual geometric shapes, hinting at the presence of man-made structures buried for centuries. Subsequent expeditions uncovered plazas, earthworks, and even intricate mounds that suggest a thriving civilization once called this place home. Among the discoveries were artifacts such as stone carvings, possibly symbolic offerings or religious relics, pointing to a complex society with rich cultural traditions. While the exact identity of the city remains debated, these findings provide a window into a lost civilization that thrived within the ecological challenges of the Musquisha rainforest. Yet questions remain: who were these people, why did they abandon their city, and how did they navigate and prosper in such a remote, unforgiving environment? As archaeologists carefully continue their work, the city of the monkey god reminds us of how myth and history intertwine, challenging our understanding of the ancient world. Now, with curiosity still burning bright, let us travel to a site of ancient wonder and innovation, the city of Cahokia, a forgotten metropolis that once flourished near the banks of the Mississippi River. As the next chapter of our journey unfolds, we arrive at Cahokia, a remarkable ancient city that once stood near present-day St. Louis in the heart of North America. This sprawling metropolis was the largest urban center north of Mexico during its peak around 1,200 years ago, housing tens of thousands of people. At the core of Cahokia's grandeur were its monumental earthen mounds, over 120 in total, scattered across 6 square miles. The largest of these, Monk's Mound, towers over the landscape, a testament to the sophisticated engineering and immense labor it took to construct such a marvel without the use of modern machinery. Cahokia was a hub of innovation, politics, and spiritual practice. Its expertly planned layout included large public plazas that likely served as gathering places for ceremonial events and community activities. Archaeological findings reveal evidence of trade networks that stretched over vast distances, from the Great Lakes to the Gulf Coast, underscoring Cahokia's influence as a cultural and economic powerhouse. But while its rise was extraordinary, its decline remains one of history's enduring mysteries. Theories range from resource depletion and political upheaval to environmental changes and shifting trade routes. Some researchers even propose that social unrest may have contributed to its eventual abandonment. Despite its disappearance, Cahokia's legacy endures, offering invaluable insights into the complex societies that flourished in pre-Columbian North America. As we ponder its enigmatic history, let us venture further into another ancient city, one whose tales are deeply woven into the fabric of human mythology, the legendary city of Babylon. Now turning to the city of Babylon, we delve into one of the most iconic and influential cities in human history. Situated in the cradle of civilization, Mesopotamia, Babylon rose to prominence over 4,000 years ago, becoming a beacon of cultural and architectural achievement. Renowned as the capital of the Babylonian Empire, it was a hub of innovation, governance, and learning. The Hanging Gardens, often listed among the 7 wonders of the ancient world, have captivated imaginations for centuries, though their actual existence remains a point of scholarly debate. Babylon's fame is also immortalized in its connection to the biblical Tower of Babel, a symbol of human ambition and unity. The city reached its zenith under the rule of King Nebuchadnezzar II, who is credited with transforming it into a wonder of the ancient world. Massive walls and gates, adorned with intricate reliefs of lions and mythical creatures, stood as testaments to the city's grandeur and defensive strength. The Ishtar Gate, with its brilliant blue tiles and depictions of bulls and dragons, remains an enduring emblem of Babylon's artistic brilliance. However, Babylon's history is also marked by cycles of conquest and ruin. It fell to the forces of the Persian Empire under Cyrus the Great and later suffered under various rulers, a shadow of its former self. Modern archaeological efforts have unveiled parts of Babylon, offering glimpses into its storied past, but much of its splendor remains buried beneath layers of time. Adding to the mystery, certain sections of the city are believed to still be lost, waiting for discovery. And so, Babylon continues to intrigue, a city that bridges the mythical with the historical. As we leave behind the echoes of its ancient grandeur, let us move forward to explore another civilization that has left its footprints on the sands of time, the magnificent stone structures of Great Zimbabwe. Now turning to Great Zimbabwe, we arrive at a city that stands as a remarkable symbol of African ingenuity and architectural excellence. Located in present-day Zimbabwe, this ancient city flourished between the 11th and 15th centuries, serving as the center of a powerful kingdom. Its most striking feature is the Great Enclosure, an enormous stone structure made without the use of mortar, showcasing the extraordinary craftsmanship of its builders. The sheer scale and precision of these walls, some reaching a height of over 30 feet, have made Great Zimbabwe one of the most significant archaeological sites in Africa. The city played a pivotal role in trade, connecting inland communities to the coastal trading ports of the Indian Ocean. Goods such as gold, ivory, and ceramics passed through its hands, linking it to far-flung regions including China and the Middle East. Great Zimbabwe was not only a commercial hub but also a political and religious center, where its rulers exerted influence over vast territories. However, colonial narratives deeply impacted its historical recognition. Early European settlers and explorers often denied that the city could have been built by indigenous Africans, attributing its construction to external civilizations in an attempt to undermine local heritage. Modern research has firmly discredited these theories, proving that Great Zimbabwe was the work of the Shona people, who left behind a legacy of resilience and creativity. Despite centuries of neglect and misinterpretation, the ruins of Great Zimbabwe continue to inspire awe. Archaeological studies have revealed artifacts like pottery, beads, and tools, providing insight into the daily lives of its inhabitants. Yet much of the city's history remains shrouded in mystery, with questions about its rise, peak, and eventual decline still unanswered. As we reflect on its impressive stonework and the stories of its people, we move forward to uncover another legendary site rumored to be hidden in the dense jungles of South America, the fabled city of Paititi. As the sun rises on the next chapter, we delve into the mystery of Paititi, the legendary lost city of gold that has captured imaginations for centuries. Rooted in Incan folklore, Paititi is rumored to lie hidden within the impenetrable depths of the Amazon rainforest, a place where dense vegetation and dangerous terrain have thwarted explorers time and again. According to indigenous legends and colonial accounts, this city was said to be a refuge for the Incas fleeing from Spanish conquest, carrying with them immense treasures of gold and artifacts to preserve their culture. Some stories even suggest that Paititi is the true El Dorado, a metropolis of unimaginable wealth waiting to be uncovered. Over the years, researchers have pieced together fragments of evidence, from ancient maps and cryptic writings to accounts left by early explorers. Modern expeditions utilizing satellite imagery and advanced technology have revealed traces of extensive settlements deep in the Amazon, including geoglyphs, elaborate road networks, and remnants of agricultural terraces. These findings suggest that vast, interconnected societies once flourished in areas previously thought to be uninhabitable. In 2001, an Italian archaeologist claimed to have identified evidence of Paititi's existence in a remote region of Peru, sparking renewed interest and debate. Yet, no definitive proof of the city has been found, leaving it an enduring enigma. The allure of Paititi is not merely about gold or treasures. It represents the resilience of a civilization in the face of adversity and the enduring mysteries of human history. As we leave behind the whispers of this fabled city of gold, our journey continues to Aleppo, where centuries of history lie hidden beneath the surface, waiting to be unearthed. As the next chapter unfolds, we arrive in Aleppo, a city where history is not only visible on the surface but also concealed deep beneath. Known as one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world, Aleppo holds secrets that stretch across millennia, with layers of human civilization buried under its bustling streets. Beneath the modern-day urban landscape lies an extensive underground network, a labyrinth of tunnels, chambers, and hidden structures that tell the story of its resilience and adaptability through the ages. These subterranean spaces served various purposes throughout history, from ancient cisterns and storage areas to bomb shelters and escape routes during periods of conflict. Archaeologists have uncovered evidence suggesting that some parts of this network date back thousands of years, linked to civilizations that once thrived in the region. Excavations have revealed remnants of Roman-era infrastructure, medieval fortifications, and intricate passageways that hint at how the city evolved to meet the challenges of different eras. Yet, much of Aleppo's underground remains unexplored, shrouded in mystery and waiting to be mapped. These discoveries not only provide insight into the ingenuity of past inhabitants, but also reflect the city's strategic importance as a crossroads of trade and culture between the East and the West. Aleppo's underground network is a testament to human innovation, adaptability, and the enduring spirit of a city that has weathered countless storms. Moving forward, our journey takes us to the lost Persian capital of Pasargadae, where the ruins of a once glorious empire speak to the grandeur of a bygone era. Moving forward, we find ourselves in the heart of ancient Persia, standing amidst the remnants of Pasargadae, the first capital of the Achaemenid Empire. This site in present-day Iran was the vision of Cyrus the Great, one of history's most celebrated rulers who founded the empire that would come to span 3 continents. Pasargadae was not just a city, it was a symbol of power, innovation, and architectural achievement. The ruins that scatter the landscape today hint at its former splendor: grand palaces, lush gardens designed with an advanced irrigation system, and the iconic tomb of Cyrus, which stands as a lasting monument to its founder. Yet despite its significance, much of Pasargadae remains a mystery. Its surviving structures, worn down by the passage of time, only provide glimpses into the city's original layout and purpose. Archaeologists and historians are piecing together its story, using both ancient texts and modern technologies like satellite imagery and 3D modeling to reconstruct the city as it might have looked more than 2,500 years ago. The ongoing efforts to understand Pasargadae are not just about rediscovering a lost city. They are about preserving the legacy of a civilization that shaped the course of history. Through careful study and restoration, researchers hope to uncover more about the daily lives of its inhabitants, the empire's administrative processes, and the cultural influences that made Pasargadae a beacon of its time. As we move to our next destination, another city of monumental importance awaits, a place buried under the ash of a catastrophic volcanic eruption, holding centuries-old secrets within its hardened layers. Now turning to the shadow of Mount Vesuvius, we uncover the story of Herculaneum, a city often overshadowed by its famous neighbor Pompeii. While both cities met a tragic end in the eruption of 79 AD, Herculaneum offers a unique glimpse into the past, preserved in extraordinary detail under layers of hardened volcanic mud. Unlike Pompeii, which was buried under a thicker layer of volcanic ash, Herculaneum was engulfed by a pyroclastic flow that sealed the city in a dense protective shell. This difference in preservation conditions has left its ruins remarkably intact, from wooden beams and doors to food remnants and even intricate frescoes that still display their vibrant colors. Walking through the remains of Herculaneum, one finds an eerie snapshot of life frozen in time: luxurious villas adorned with intricate mosaics, bathhouses with complex plumbing systems, and streets that echo the daily lives of its inhabitants. Among the most poignant discoveries are the skeletons found along the seashore, believed to be residents seeking refuge from the eruption. These remains not only tell a story of the disaster, but also provide valuable insights into the physical characteristics, diet, and health of the people who once called Herculaneum home. Excavations continue to yield fascinating artifacts, from household items to scrolls in the Villa of the Papyri, a treasure trove of ancient texts preserved by the volcanic heat. Researchers are using cutting-edge technology to analyze these fragile documents, hoping to unlock new chapters of Roman history. Herculaneum's well-preserved ruins and its untold stories remind us that even in the face of destruction, a city can serve as a time capsule, bridging the gap between the ancient world and our own. As the next chapter unfolds, we move to another city shaped by the sands of time, one whose secrets lie hidden across the deserts of Jordan and Saudi Arabia. As the next chapter unfolds, we venture into the deserts of Jordan and Saudi Arabia, home to the Nabateans, an ancient civilization that left their masterpiece Petra as a testament to their ingenuity. While Petra, with its breathtaking rock-cut architecture and intricate water management systems, takes center stage, it is believed that the Nabateans built many other cities that remain forgotten and hidden beneath the sands. Experts speculate that these sister cities served as vital trade hubs along the ancient routes, connecting distant empires and fostering a thriving, dynamic culture deep in the desert. Archaeologists and explorers are using cutting-edge technologies like satellite imagery and ground-penetrating radar to identify potential sites where these lost cities might be buried. In Saudi Arabia, the city of Hegra, also known as Al-Haya, has already emerged as a striking example of Nabatean craftsmanship, with its ornate tombs carved into sandstone cliffs. Yet, the search continues for other cities that could complete the broader picture of this sophisticated civilization. Each discovery brings new opportunities to understand how the Nabateans thrived in such an arid environment, harnessing rainwater through an elaborate network of cisterns and tunnels and creating an oasis in the heart of the desert. The deserts of Jordan and Saudi Arabia still hold untold stories of a civilization that mastered the art of survival and left an indelible mark on history. With Petra as the shining beacon of their legacy, the quest to uncover its sister cities invites us to reimagine the extraordinary capabilities of the ancient world. Moving forward, we now journey to a Neolithic site in Turkey that holds clues to the dawn of urban life, challenging our very understanding of ancient civilizations. Now turning to the ancient lands of Turkey, we arrive at Çatalhöyük, a Neolithic settlement that stands as one of the earliest examples of urban living in human history. This remarkable site, dating back over 9,000 years, challenges conventional ideas about how communities were organized in the ancient world. Unlike modern cities with streets and open squares, Çatalhöyük featured a dense arrangement of mud brick houses packed tightly together with no pathways between them. Strikingly, the inhabitants moved across rooftops and entered their homes through openings in the ceilings, a design that puzzles archaeologists to this day. Inside these homes, the walls were often adorned with vivid murals, geometric patterns, and depictions of hunting scenes, reflecting a complex cultural and spiritual life. As researchers continue to unearth this site, they uncover evidence of communal living with shared spaces for food preparation and rituals, suggesting a society that valued cooperation and social bonds. The discovery of figurines, such as those of seated female figures often linked to fertility, offers tantalizing glimpses into their religious and symbolic practices. However, mysteries remain about the social structure of Çatalhöyük. Did these early residents live as equals with shared responsibilities, or was there an underlying hierarchy guiding their way of life? The vast collection of artifacts, combined with the layout of the settlement itself, hints at a community that blended innovation with tradition, adapting to their environment while maintaining a deeply rooted connection to symbolic and spiritual practices. Exploring Çatalhöyük invites us to reflect on the origins of urbanization and how ancient peoples shaped the foundation of collective living that ultimately defined human civilization. As the sun rises on the next chapter, we shift our focus to the legendary lost city of Ubar, shrouded in desert sands and steeped in myth. As the next phase of the journey unfolds, we venture into the arid expanses of the Rub al-Khali Desert, known as the Empty Quarter, where the fabled city of Ubar is said to have once thrived. Often referred to as the Atlantis of the sands, Ubar is steeped in legend and mystery, with its tale captured in ancient texts and oral traditions passed down through generations. The city is mentioned in the Quran as Aram of the Pillars, described as a prosperous but ultimately doomed settlement whose people defied divine guidance, leading to their downfall and the city's burial beneath the relentless sands. This intriguing story has fascinated explorers, archaeologists, and historians for centuries, inspiring quests to uncover the truth behind the myth. Many theories have emerged about Ubar's existence and location, with some suggesting it was a wealthy trading hub in the incense trade, connecting the Arabian Peninsula to the wider ancient world. The region's unforgiving landscape has fueled speculation that entire cities could vanish under shifting dunes, their histories sealed away by time and nature. Modern technology has breathed new life into the search for Ubar. Satellite imagery has revealed traces of ancient caravan routes converging in an area near the present-day village of Shissa in Oman, leading researchers to excavate what they believe to be remnants of the lost city. There, they uncovered a fortress-like structure and artifacts linked to the frankincense trade, lending credence to the theory that Ubar was a thriving center of commerce before environmental changes or catastrophic events led to its collapse. Yet questions linger: was this truly the Ubar of legend, or is it a piece of a larger puzzle waiting to be assembled? The story of Ubar invites us to ponder the impermanence of human achievement and the ways in which nature and myth intertwine to shape collective memory. With the sands of time stirring our imagination, we journey next to the sun-drenched island of Santorini, where the ancient city of Akrotiri slumbers beneath layers of volcanic ash. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we arrive on the captivating island of Santorini, where the ancient city of Akrotiri lies buried beneath layers of volcanic ash. Often called the Pompeii of the Aegean, Akrotiri was a flourishing Minoan city that thrived during the Bronze Age. Its strategic location made it a hub of maritime trade connecting Crete, the Cyclades, and the wider Mediterranean world. What sets Akrotiri apart is its remarkably advanced infrastructure for the time. Archaeologists have uncovered multi-story buildings adorned with vibrant frescoes, meticulously crafted pottery, and an intricate drainage system that hints at the sophistication of its urban planning. These discoveries reveal a society that valued art, innovation, and communal living, offering a glimpse into the daily lives of its inhabitants. However, the eruption of the Thera volcano around 3,500 years ago brought this thriving city to an abrupt end. The catastrophic event not only buried Akrotiri but also severely impacted civilizations across the region, including the Minoans on Crete. Yet, unlike Pompeii, no human remains or valuable personal belongings have been found at the site, suggesting that the residents may have had some warning of the impending disaster and managed to evacuate. The absence of these clues leaves unanswered questions about their fate, fueling speculation and mystery. Did they resettle elsewhere, or were they lost to history in the chaos of the eruption's aftermath? The excavation of Akrotiri continues to shed light on this enigmatic civilization, uncovering layers of history that had been hidden for centuries. Its story reflects the delicate balance between human achievement and nature's unpredictable power, reminding us of the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. As the ashes of Akrotiri whisper tales of a bygone era, we now turn to the city of Mohenjo-Daro in the Indus Valley, a marvel of ancient urban planning whose secrets remain locked in time. Now turning to the vast plains of the Indus Valley, we arrive at the ancient city of Mohenjo-Daro, a jewel of one of the world's earliest urban civilizations. Flourishing over 4,000 years ago, this city was a centerpiece of the Indus Valley civilization, showcasing sophisticated urban planning that continues to astonish archaeologists today. Its streets were carefully laid out in a grid pattern, an innovative concept for its time, and the city boasted impressive engineering features such as advanced drainage systems, uniform brickwork, and public baths. The Great Bath, in particular, stands as a testament to their ingenuity and perhaps even their communal or ritualistic practices. In addition to its infrastructure, Mohenjo-Daro was a hub of cultural and economic activity. Excavations have uncovered delicate jewelry, intricately carved seals, and standardized weights and measures, highlighting a society that valued artistry, trade, and organization. Despite its thriving culture, the city's decline remains a haunting mystery. Unlike other ancient cities, there is no evidence of war, invasion, or natural disaster marking its downfall. Was it climate change, a shift in trade routes, or internal societal collapse that led to its abandonment? The puzzle deepens as the script-like symbols found on seals remain undeciphered, leaving us without a written record to unlock the secrets of its people. Today, ongoing restoration efforts work to protect Mohenjo-Daro from the ravages of time and environmental damage, as rising groundwater and salinity pose significant threats to its delicate ruins. Its preservation is not just about safeguarding architectural achievements, but also about keeping alive the legacy of a civilization that contributed so much to the foundations of urban life. As we marvel at the mystery and brilliance of Mohenjo-Daro, we journey next to the submerged city of Dwarka off the coast of India, where myth and archaeology intertwine in a tale of sunken grandeur awaiting discovery. Now turning to the sunlit coasts of India, we uncover the fascinating story of Dwarka, an ancient city believed to have been swallowed by the sea. Mentioned in Indian mythology as the kingdom of Krishna, Dwarka holds a profound place in cultural and spiritual narratives. For centuries, many viewed it as purely a mythical city, but archaeological investigations off the coast of Gujarat have unearthed evidence suggesting that Dwarka might have been more than a mere legend. Beneath the shimmering waters, researchers have discovered the remnants of stone structures, foundations, and artifacts that hint at an advanced and vibrant urban settlement existing thousands of years ago. These underwater ruins point to a city with exceptional planning: stone ports, large walls, and a network of streets that evoke an era of thriving maritime trade and cultural exchanges. Radiocarbon dating and other studies suggest that some of these findings could date back over 9,000 years, challenging our understanding of ancient civilizations and their capabilities. But Dwarka's mysteries do not end there. Questions remain about how and why such a developed city disappeared beneath the waves. Was it a sudden natural disaster, such as a massive flood or earthquake, or a gradual rise in sea levels over centuries that sealed its fate? Scientists and historians continue to piece together these clues, blending mythology with tangible evidence in a unique exploration of history. Dwarka serves as a dazzling reminder of the stories that can emerge when the lines between myth and history blur. As researchers dive deeper into its sunken ruins, we are left to wonder how much more of our past lies hidden beneath the oceans, waiting to be rediscovered. With Dwarka's mysteries still unfolding, we now sail on to the ancient Greek city of Helike, a place whose fate was similarly intertwined with the sea. As the next chapter takes us to ancient Greece, we arrive at the city of Helike, a place shrouded in both myth and reality. Once a thriving hub in the region of Achaea, Helike was renowned in its time for its religious significance and its dedication to the god Poseidon, the powerful deity of the seas and earthquakes. However, its greatness met a tragic and mysterious end one fateful night around 2,400 years ago, when the city is believed to have been consumed by the Gulf of Corinth following a devastating earthquake and tsunami. Ancient accounts describe how the city was swallowed by the sea, leaving no survivors and becoming a cautionary tale of nature's immense power. For centuries, Helike's tale was passed down through oral traditions and historical texts, regarded as a lost city whose remnants were buried beneath the waters, perhaps forever. Yet modern archaeological efforts have reignited interest in uncovering this enigmatic place. In the late 20th century, researchers began conducting systematic underwater and land surveys around the Gulf of Corinth, driven by an insatiable curiosity to solve the mystery of Helike. Their efforts bore fruit when they discovered what are believed to be the remains of the city, not far from the shoreline but buried under layers of sediment. Among the findings were ancient pottery shards, walls, and structures that align with descriptions of Helike's layout and architecture. Furthermore, geological studies suggest evidence of earthquake activity in the area consistent with the timelines of Helike's legendary destruction. These discoveries have painted a vivid picture of Helike as a bustling city that met its end tragically but has left behind echoes of its glorious past. Yet questions linger: was the tsunami alone enough to obliterate a prominent city, or were other factors at play in its demise? Helike continues to captivate archaeologists and historians alike, as ongoing investigations aim to unveil more about its culture, its people, and the cataclysm that sealed its fate. With every new piece of evidence uncovered, Helike reminds us of the fragility of human civilizations in the face of nature's raw power, and the perseverance required to reclaim stories lost to time. From the depths of the Gulf of Corinth, we now venture into another realm of history as we uncover the ancient mysteries of Teotihuacan, a city whose grandeur still astounds and mystifies to this day. Moving forward, we arrive at the awe-inspiring city of Teotihuacan, an ancient marvel located in the heart of modern-day Mexico. Known as the City of the Gods, Teotihuacan remains one of the greatest enigmas of Mesoamerican history. Its origins are shrouded in mystery, with no definitive record of the people who built it or the empire that ruled over its vast expanse. What we do know is that by around 2,000 years ago, Teotihuacan emerged as one of the largest and most sophisticated cities in the world, with a population estimated to be over 100,000 at its peak. Remarkably advanced for its time, the city was meticulously planned with a grid-like layout that showcased a deep understanding of urban design. Wide avenues, such as the iconic Avenue of the Dead, intersected with vast plazas and residential complexes, demonstrating an extraordinary level of organization. The crowning jewels of Teotihuacan's architecture are its monumental pyramids, the Pyramid of the Sun and the Pyramid of the Moon, which stand as testaments to the civilization's engineering prowess and spiritual devotion. These structures were likely centers of religious activity, aligning with celestial events and echoing the city's deep connection to the cosmos. Surrounding these landmarks were vibrant marketplaces, bustling neighborhoods, and intricate murals that tell stories of gods, rituals, and daily life. Despite its grandeur, Teotihuacan's decline remains an unsolved puzzle. By approximately 1,400 years ago, the city was largely abandoned. Theories about its fall range from internal strife and resource depletion to external invasions. The absence of written records only deepens the mystery, leaving us to piece together its story through archaeological evidence. Excavations have revealed a complex and multicultural society, with artifacts from distant regions suggesting that Teotihuacan was a major hub of trade and cultural exchange. Yet questions endure: who were its rulers, what beliefs guided their lives, and why did such an influential city ultimately collapse? As researchers continue to uncover its secrets, Teotihuacan stands as a reminder of the ingenuity and impermanence of human civilizations. From the towering pyramids to the vibrant remnants of its artistic heritage, this city invites us to marvel at the heights of human achievement while pondering the forces that bring even the greatest of societies to an end. With the mysteries of Teotihuacan stirring our imagination, we now journey onward to uncover the legacy of Palenque, another masterpiece of ancient Mesoamerican culture hidden deep within the lush jungles of Chiapas. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we find ourselves amidst the verdant jungles of Chiapas, Mexico, where the ancient Maya city of Palenque lies cloaked in mystery and natural beauty. Unlike the sprawling urban designs of Teotihuacan, Palenque is celebrated for its intricate artistry and elegant architecture, which stand as breathtaking examples of Maya ingenuity. Nestled against the foothills, this city flourished around 1,400 years ago as a significant political and cultural center. Its structures, crafted from finely carved limestone, display a delicate yet majestic aesthetic that sets Palenque apart from other Maya cities. The Temple of the Inscriptions, the city's most iconic monument, rises in grandeur with its striking pyramid-like design. It houses detailed hieroglyphic texts that offer rare glimpses into the life and achievements of Maya rulers, particularly those of King Pakal the Great, one of Palenque's most renowned leaders. These inscriptions, along with elaborate tombs and sculptures, reveal narratives of dynastic power, ceremonial rites, and the city's profound connection to the spiritual world. Surrounding this ceremonial center, the ruins of palaces, courtyards, and aqueducts paint a picture of a society that was both sophisticated and deeply attuned to its natural surroundings. Palenque's advanced water management systems, including aqueducts and canals, demonstrate not only engineering expertise but also an intimate understanding of the environment. Yet for all its brilliance, Palenque remained veiled from the outside world for centuries. Abandoned by around 1,200 years ago and reclaimed by the dense jungle, its stone structures were hidden beneath layers of foliage and earth until rediscovered in the modern era. Early explorers were struck by the site's beauty, and while much has been unearthed, the jungle continues to keep parts of Palenque's story hidden. Even now, ongoing excavations hint at the existence of countless undiscovered structures lying in wait beneath the forest floor. This elusive city, with its intricate carvings and timeless mysteries, bridges the past and present, reminding us of the enduring legacy of the Maya. As we reflect on Palenque's artistry and history, we set our sights on the next chapter, diving deep into the Maya world once again to uncover the hidden neighbor cities of Chichen Itza. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we delve into the Yucatan Peninsula to uncover the mysteries surrounding the lesser-known neighbor cities of the iconic Chichen Itza. While Chichen Itza stands as a celebrated testament to Maya brilliance, drawing countless visitors to its grand pyramids and ceremonial plazas, the region holds secrets of other cities that once thrived in its shadow. These smaller settlements, scattered across the dense forests and limestone plains, played vital roles in the interconnected network of Maya civilization, serving as trade hubs, agricultural centers, and spiritual sites. Many of these cities remain hidden beneath thick vegetation, their stories locked away in overgrown ruins and unexcavated mounds. Among these elusive cities are sites like Yaxuna, located just 20 kilometers from Chichen Itza. Although overshadowed by its famous neighbor, Yaxuna reveals fascinating insights into Maya life, with its ancient Sakbi, or White Road, stretching over 100 kilometers to Kaba, symbolizing unity and exchange within the Maya world. Other sites in the region, such as Kuluba and Ike Adjective Balam, hint at sophisticated architecture and rich cultural histories, yet much of their past remains shrouded in mystery. Archaeologists have only begun to scratch the surface, with ongoing studies revealing ceremonial platforms, elaborate carvings, and traces of vibrant frescoes that offer glimpses into these lesser-known communities. What makes these settlements so intriguing is their role in the rise and interplay of Maya power dynamics. They were more than just isolated outposts. They were part of a vast and vibrant network that connected the Yucatan Peninsula to greater Mesoamerica. However, like Chichen Itza itself, these cities eventually fell silent, abandoned due to environmental changes, power struggles, or other unknown factors. Their ruins now lie scattered, a haunting reminder of a lost world waiting to be pieced together. As we explore the stories of these hidden cities, it becomes clear that the Yucatan still holds many untold tales. With every layer of earth peeled back, archaeologists are uncovering a deeper understanding of the Maya civilization's complexity and resilience. Turning our focus from the vibrant Yucatan, we now traverse vast distances to uncover the secrets of a city submerged in the waters off the coast of Zhejiang Province, Shisheng, the Lion City of China. As the next chapter unfolds, we find ourselves standing amid the haunting beauty of Ani, often called the City of 1001 Churches. Nestled along the Turkish-Armenian border, Ani was once a thriving medieval metropolis, a shining jewel of Armenian culture and architecture. Its grandeur dates back to the 10th and 11th centuries when it served as the capital of the Bagratid Kingdom of Armenia, boasting an estimated population of over 100,000. At its peak, Ani stood as a center of trade and innovation, strategically positioned along the Silk Road. Its skyline was adorned with stunning ecclesiastical structures, palatial homes, and fortifications, earning it a reputation as the City of the 40 Gates in addition to its famous moniker of 1001 churches. The craftsmanship of Ani's cathedrals and monasteries is breathtaking, with intricate stone carvings and dramatic domes that still stand as a testament to the artistic and architectural advancements of the time. However, this prosperity did not last. Ani faced a turbulent history of invasions, earthquakes, and power struggles. It endured successive conquests by Byzantines, Seljuks, Mongols, and others, each leaving a mark but also depleting its wealth and population. By the 14th century, the city's decline was irreversible, and Ani was eventually abandoned, left to be reclaimed by nature and forgotten by time. Today, Ani's ruins tell a silent tale of its former glory. The Cathedral of Ani, with its towering walls and elegant arches, remains a centerpiece of the site, while remnants of the Church of St. Gregory and other structures can still be seen, showcasing the city's rich architectural diversity. UNESCO has recognized the cultural and historical significance of Ani, and preservation efforts aim to protect what remains of this awe-inspiring city from further decay. Yet, much of Ani's past is still cloaked in mystery, with archaeologists continually uncovering new details about its rise and fall. Ani stands as a poignant reminder of how even the greatest cities can fade away, but its ruins ignite imagination and admiration, drawing visitors who seek to connect with this lost world. As we depart from the windswept plains of Ani, we now journey to unearth the fascinating remnants of a city submerged under the waters of Qingdao Lake in China, Shicheng, the Lion City. As we now dive beneath the pristine waters of Qingdao Lake in China, we uncover the remarkable story of Shicheng, the Lion City. Once an ancient and bustling hub, Shicheng stood as the administrative and economic center of the region, boasting over 1,000 years of history dating back to the Eastern Han Dynasty. In the mid-20th century, however, this city was deliberately flooded to create a reservoir for the construction of the Xinan River hydroelectric station. Submerged under more than 30 meters of water, Shicheng became an unintended time capsule, preserved almost perfectly in its submerged state. Rediscovered several decades later through underwater exploration, the city revealed an astonishing level of preservation. Its structures, including towers, temples, and intricate stone carvings, had survived the passage of time beneath the lake's tranquil surface. Divers were astounded by the well-preserved details, from statues of mythical creatures to archways and inscriptions, offering a rare glimpse into China's architectural and cultural heritage during ancient dynasties. Today, Shicheng represents a unique underwater archaeological site that has captivated researchers and adventurers alike. Efforts are ongoing to map and document its layout, utilizing advanced technology like 3D scanning to create virtual models of this submerged wonder. These initiatives aim to deepen our understanding of the city's history while preserving its legacy for future generations. Although access to Shicheng remains limited to those with diving expertise, there are discussions about creating specialized underwater tours or virtual reality experiences to make its secrets more accessible to a global audience. Shicheng, the Lion City, stands as a hauntingly beautiful testament to human ingenuity and resilience, preserved in an aquatic tomb that continues to inspire awe and curiosity. Transitioning from the silent depths of Qingdao Lake, we now venture to the ruins of Ephesus, a city in Turkey that once thrived as a hub of trade and culture in the ancient world. Now turning to the ancient city of Ephesus in modern-day Turkey, we find ourselves amidst the echoes of a once thriving metropolis that stood as a beacon of trade, culture, and spirituality in the ancient world. Renowned for the majestic temple of Artemis, one of the ancient seven wonders of the world, Ephesus was a cultural and commercial hub, strategically situated along vital trade routes connecting east and west. While much of the city has been unearthed, giving us a glimpse into its grandeur, significant portions of Ephesus remain hidden beneath layers of earth, waiting to reveal their secrets. The uncovered ruins, including the Library of Celsus, the Great Theatre, and the intricate mosaics of residential villas, offer a vivid snapshot of its architectural brilliance and the lives of its inhabitants. Yet, archaeologists believe that much of Ephesus's earlier history lies buried, especially layers predating the Roman era, which could provide invaluable insights into the city's origins and its evolution through various empires. Ongoing excavations aim to uncover these hidden layers, using advanced techniques like ground-penetrating radar and digital mapping to identify areas of interest without disturbing the fragile terrain. Recent discoveries, such as underground tunnels and inscriptions that hint at lesser-known deities and rituals, continue to expand our understanding of Ephesus's complex social and religious dynamics. These findings not only deepen the historical narrative of the city, but also highlight its role as a melting pot of cultures and ideas. Despite the challenges of preserving such a vast site, efforts are underway to balance excavation with conservation, ensuring that future generations can marvel at the beauty and significance of Ephesus. As researchers tirelessly work to piece together the story of this ancient city, Ephesus remains a testament to humanity's enduring pursuit of knowledge and connection with the past. Moving forward, we journey to Mali, where the enigmatic city of Timbuktu awaits, shrouded in the mysteries of its lost manuscripts and the sands of time. As we delve into the heart of Mali, the legendary city of Timbuktu comes into focus, standing as a symbol of cultural brilliance and historical intrigue. Known as a beacon of learning and trade during its golden age in the 14th and 15th centuries, Timbuktu was a vital hub where scholars, merchants, and travelers converged, exchanging goods, ideas, and knowledge. Its strategic position near the Sahara Desert and the Niger River made it a crossroads for trans-Saharan trade, linking Africa's interior with the Mediterranean and beyond. However, what truly set Timbuktu apart was its reputation as an intellectual center. It housed a collection of ancient manuscripts that encompassed subjects ranging from astronomy and medicine to poetry and law, preserving a rich legacy of African and Islamic scholarship. Yet, much of this heritage has been lost to the ravages of time and the desert sands encroaching on the city. Thousands of manuscripts have disappeared, and parts of the city, including historic structures like the iconic mosques of Sankore and Jingraba, bear the scars of both natural erosion and human conflict. Despite these challenges, efforts persist to safeguard Timbuktu's cultural treasures. Local and international initiatives have worked to recover and preserve surviving manuscripts, securing them in libraries and digital archives to protect this invaluable knowledge for future generations. Meanwhile, archaeologists and historians continue to investigate the city's deeper layers, searching for insights into its origins, its rise to prominence, and the reasons for its gradual decline. Timbuktu's story is one of resilience and a testament to humanity's relentless pursuit of knowledge, even in the harshest of environments. As we move forward, the next chapter takes us to the American Southwest, where the mythical 7 cities of Cibola have long fueled the imaginations of explorers and treasure seekers. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we venture into the arid expanse of the American Southwest, where the legend of the 7 cities of Cibola has tantalized explorers for centuries. These mythical cities were said to be overflowing with unimaginable riches, their streets glittering with gold and their walls adorned with precious gems. The story first emerged in the 16th century when Spanish conquistadors, fueled by tales from indigenous populations, set out on ambitious expeditions to uncover these fabled treasures. The legend grew in prominence with the account of Cabeza de Vaca, a Spanish explorer who, after enduring years of wandering through the rugged wilderness, returned with elusive stories he had heard of prosperous cities far to the north. Inspired by these tales, Francisco Vázquez de Coronado embarked on a grand expedition in the 1540s, leading hundreds of men deep into uncharted territory. Yet, the reality that greeted Coronado was far from the gilded vision he had pursued. Instead of golden cities, he found humble Zuni pueblos, peaceful settlements made of adobe and stone, thriving with vibrant cultural traditions but devoid of the immense wealth he had imagined. Despite the disappointment of Coronado's expedition, the allure of the 7 cities of Cibola has endured, captivating historians, treasure hunters, and storytellers alike. Some speculate that the legend may have been rooted in the awe-inspiring architecture and ceremonial sites of the ancient ancestral Pueblones, who constructed stunning cliff dwellings and intricate communities across the region. Others suggest it was a misunderstanding or exaggeration of indigenous accounts, transformed into a fantastical quest for riches by the ambitions of the conquering Spanish. Today, the legend of Cibola serves as a reminder of how human imagination can turn fragments of truth into sprawling myths. Archaeologists and researchers continue to explore the American Southwest, uncovering remnants of ancient civilizations that shed light on the sophisticated societies that thrived there long before European arrival. While the 7 cities of Cibola may never have existed in the way they were dreamed, their story invites us to appreciate the true treasures of the region, its rich history, cultural heritage, and enduring mysteries. Moving forward, we journey southward to uncover the hidden remnants of Ticol's neighbor cities, buried beneath dense jungle growth in the heart of Central America. Moving forward, we delve into the dense jungles of Central America, where the ancient city of Tikal stands as a testament to the grandeur of the Maya civilization. Yet Tikal is not an isolated marvel. Hidden beneath the thick canopy of the surrounding rainforest lies a vast network of interconnected cities that once thrived alongside it. These neighbor cities, veiled by centuries of overgrowth, are now being brought to light through the groundbreaking use of LiDAR technology, a revolutionary tool that uses laser pulses to penetrate vegetation and map the terrain below. This advanced method has unveiled an astonishing urban sprawl, revealing extensive roadways, sprawling terraced fields, defensive fortifications, and even previously unknown ceremonial complexes that challenge our understanding of the scale and sophistication of Maya society. These findings suggest that the Maya were not just limited to individual cities, but were part of a vast and intricately linked civilization, with Tikal likely serving as a political, economic, and religious hub within this expansive network. One of the most fascinating aspects of these discoveries is the insight they provide into how the Maya adapted to their environment. The intricate systems of reservoirs and agricultural terraces discovered through LiDAR highlight their advanced understanding of water management and sustainable farming practices, which supported densely populated communities in challenging rainforest conditions. What makes these hidden cities all the more compelling is the way they rewrite history, overturning long-held misconceptions that the Maya were a scattered and isolated people. Instead, evidence points to a thriving urban network connected by causeways and trade routes, painting a picture of a complex and interdependent society. Archaeologists are only beginning to uncover the secrets of these neighbor cities, as each discovery raises new questions about Maya culture, governance, and their eventual decline. With every excavation and scan, we gain a deeper appreciation for the ingenuity and resilience of this ancient civilization. As we leave the jungles echoing with their untold stories, our journey leads us to explore the vanishing mysteries of the Roanoke colony, where a different kind of enigma awaits. As the journey brings us to the shores of North America, we uncover the haunting mystery of the Roanoke colony, often referred to as the Lost Colony. In the late 16th century, this settlement was established on Roanoke Island within what is now North Carolina, under the ambitious ambitions of England to expand its reach into the New World. However, the fate of its inhabitants remains one of the greatest historical enigmas. When John White, the governor of the colony, returned to Roanoke in 1590 after a 3-year absence, he found the settlement eerily deserted. Over 100 men, women, and children had vanished without a trace, leaving behind only cryptic clues. The word Croatoan was carved into a wooden post, and the letters Crow etched into a tree, sparking centuries of speculation. What could have happened to these settlers? Some theories suggest they integrated with local indigenous tribes, such as the Croatoan people, while others propose they succumbed to starvation, disease, or conflict. More ominous possibilities include abduction or massacre, though no conclusive evidence has been uncovered to confirm these darker fates. Modern archaeological research continues to probe the region, with recent discoveries of artifacts on nearby Hatteras Island hinting at potential links to the missing colonists. Despite these findings, the puzzle remains incomplete, and debates persist among historians and archaeologists. The story of Roanoke challenges our understanding of early colonial endeavors and reflects the perilous realities faced by those seeking to establish a foothold in an unfamiliar land. It is a tale that merges hope, struggle, and uncertainty, leaving us to ponder the ultimate fate of the lost colony. Now, as we leave the mystery of Roanoke behind, our exploration shifts to Pavloptri, an ancient underwater city off the coast of Greece, where the secrets of a submerged world await discovery. Now turning to Pavloptri, a city submerged beneath the crystal-clear waters off the coast of Greece, we dive into one of the oldest known underwater cities in the world. Believed to date back over 5,000 years, Pavloptri offers a stunning glimpse into a thriving Bronze Age settlement preserved beneath the sea. Discovered in the late 1960s by marine archaeologist Nicholas Fleming, this ancient city boasts an incredibly sophisticated urban layout. Streets, courtyards, buildings, and even a complex water management system have been found, pointing to a highly organized and advanced society. Spread across nearly 10 acres, Pavloptri was a bustling hub of trade and culture, its location perfectly situated for maritime activity in the Aegean Sea. The city's architectural details, such as well-planned residential areas and what appear to be workshops and storage facilities, suggest that it was a vibrant economic and social center. Archaeologists have unearthed pottery and other artifacts that reveal connections with other parts of the Mediterranean, underscoring its importance in the ancient world. But what led to Pavloptri's eventual submersion? Many attribute its fate to natural disasters, such as earthquakes or rising sea levels, which slowly claimed the city over the centuries. Today, researchers employ advanced technology, such as three-dimensional modeling and underwater scanning, to map Pavloptri's ruins in astonishing detail, allowing us to piece together the story of this lost civilization. Its remarkable preservation provides an invaluable snapshot of urban life during the Bronze Age, offering insights into ancient architecture, commerce, and day-to-day living. Pavloptri not only deepens our understanding of early societies, but also reminds us of the powerful forces of nature that have shaped human history. As we surface from this submerged wonder, our journey now leads us to the sparkling waters of Lake Titicaca, where tales of yet another lost city ripple through the Andes. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we arrive at the majestic Lake Titicaca, nestled high in the Andes between modern-day Bolivia and Peru. Known as the world's highest navigable lake, its shimmering waters hold more than just natural beauty. They conceal tantalizing mysteries of an ancient civilization lost beneath the surface. For centuries, local legends have told of a great city submerged within the lake, sparking curiosity and speculation among scholars and explorers alike. These stories gained new momentum in the year 2000 when a team of archaeologists and divers unearthed evidence of underwater ruins. Among their remarkable discoveries were stone terraces, walls, and even roads that appear to align with the styles and techniques of pre-Incan cultures. Artifacts such as ceramics, tools, and gold objects were also recovered, pointing to an advanced society that thrived along the lake's shores. Some researchers connect these findings to the Tiwanaku civilization, which flourished nearby and is known for its stunning stonework and complex agricultural systems. The significance of these submerged ruins goes beyond their material findings. They tell a story of how ancient peoples adapted to the challenging high-altitude environment and harnessed the resources of Lake Titicaca to sustain a prosperous culture. However, the question of what led to their decline and the city's submersion remains a subject of debate. Some theories suggest tectonic activity or rising water levels may have engulfed the settlement, while others argue that ritual practices could have played a role, with parts of the city deliberately submerged as offerings to the gods worshipped by the Tiwanaku people. What adds to the intrigue is the lake's spiritual significance, as it was considered a sacred space by the Incas who later inhabited the region. Today, ongoing expeditions use cutting-edge technology, such as sonar mapping and underwater drones, to study the lake's depths, uncovering more secrets with each dive. These discoveries not only enrich our understanding of ancient Andean cultures, but also inspire us to wonder how much more of the past lies hidden beneath the waters of Lake Titicaca, waiting to be revealed. As we reflect on these submerged marvels, our journey takes us to the ancient sands of North Africa, where the long-lost city of Carthage awaits its story to be explored. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we venture into the ancient sands of North Africa, where the legendary city of Carthage once stood as a beacon of power and innovation. Situated near present-day Tunis in Tunisia, Carthage was founded by Phoenician settlers around 3,000 years ago and rose to prominence as a major hub of trade and culture in the Mediterranean world. Its strategic location allowed it to control vital maritime routes, making it a thriving center of commerce, politics, and military strength. Carthage became especially renowned for its advanced shipbuilding techniques, its sprawling harbors, and its mastery of trade networks that connected it to distant lands. However, its ambition and success also drew the ire of the Roman Republic, leading to a series of brutal conflicts known as the Punic Wars. The culmination of these wars resulted in the catastrophic destruction of Carthage in 146 years before the birth of Christ, a moment etched in history when the Romans attacked, burning the city to the ground and reportedly sowing its fields with salt to ensure its desolation. Yet, even in ruins, Carthage refused to be forgotten. Over the centuries, its remnants have whispered stories of a sophisticated society that excelled in governance, engineering, and art. Archaeological excavations have uncovered monumental structures such as the Biasa Hill Citadel and the Tophet, a sanctuary linked to ancient religious practices. These findings have sparked debate among scholars, particularly regarding the purpose of the Tophet, with some suggesting it was a burial ground for children offered in ritual sacrifices, though others dispute this interpretation. The grandeur of Carthage's architecture speaks to its former glory, but much of the city remains buried, leaving countless mysteries beneath the surface. Recent discoveries using modern technology, such as ground-penetrating radar, continue to reveal hidden layers of this once mighty civilization. The fragments unearthed, from intricate mosaics to daily tools, paint a vivid picture of life in Carthage, yet many questions linger. How did its people adapt to the devastation wrought by Rome? What elements of Carthaginian culture influenced the Roman civilizations that followed? And perhaps most fascinating, what secrets do the unexplored parts of Carthage still hold? As we ponder these mysteries, our journey prepares to shift once more, guiding us toward the ancient heart of the Mississippi Valley, where Cahokia's satellite settlements wait to tell their forgotten stories. As the next chapter of our journey unfolds, we find ourselves in the heart of the Mississippi Valley, where the ancient city of Cahokia once thrived as a cultural and ceremonial epicenter. Cahokia, near present-day St. Louis, Missouri, is renowned for its monumental earthen mounds, including the awe-inspiring Monk's Mound, which dominates the landscape as a testament to the ingenuity of its builders. This city, at its peak around 1,000 years ago, was the largest urban center north of Mexico and served as a hub of trade, religious activity, and political power. Yet, what makes Cahokia even more fascinating is the possibility that it was not an isolated phenomenon, but rather the centerpiece of a vast network of connected settlements, often referred to as its satellites. Archaeological evidence suggests that smaller communities dotted the surrounding region, potentially linked by trade routes, cultural practices, or even political alliances. These satellite sites may have supported Cahokia's economic and social structure, providing resources like food, labor, and raw materials that fueled its growth. Tools, pottery, and artifacts discovered in nearby locations share striking similarities with those found in Cahokia, hinting at a shared cultural identity across these communities. However, much about these settlements remains shrouded in mystery. Were they entirely autonomous, or did they operate under the influence of Cahokia's elite rulers? Did they serve as outposts for trade or as extensions of Cahokia's ceremonial and political sphere? Modern technology, such as remote sensing and geographic surveys, has begun to uncover traces of these forgotten sites, revealing signs of habitation and agriculture in areas that were once overlooked. These findings raise compelling questions about the extent of Cahokia's influence and the complexity of its societal network. The dense forests and fertile plains of the Mississippi Valley may still conceal untold stories, waiting for the right methods and tools to bring them to light. What role did these satellite settlements play in the rise and eventual decline of Cahokia, and what can they teach us about the interconnectedness of ancient civilizations? As these questions linger, our journey carries us onward to the mysterious surroundings of Göbekli Tepe, where further secrets of human history lie hidden beneath layers of time. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we arrive at the enigmatic region surrounding Göbekli Tepe, an archaeological marvel that has captivated historians and researchers alike. This prehistoric site in present-day southeastern Turkey is often hailed as the oldest known temple complex, dating back over 11,000 years. But what if Göbekli Tepe is not an isolated wonder? Recent archaeological theories and discoveries suggest the tantalizing possibility of other prehistoric settlements nearby, connected to or influenced by the same culture that built these intricate stone circles. Advanced methods such as ground-penetrating radar and satellite imaging have started to reveal subtle traces of human activity in the surrounding area, including evidence of structures, pathways, and even agricultural practices that could predate known historical timelines. These findings hint at a wider network of communities that may have thrived alongside Göbekli Tepe, collectively shaping the dawn of organized human society. Some researchers propose that these neighboring sites could have served as residential hubs, while Göbekli Tepe itself functioned as a ceremonial or religious center, drawing people from far and wide for rituals and gatherings. What makes this idea even more compelling is the apparent sophistication of these ancient peoples. They were not only skilled in constructing massive stone monoliths, but may have also pioneered early forms of communal living and farming, challenging the conventional narrative that agriculture preceded monumental building. Imagine what these potential discoveries could tell us about the origins of civilization, the shared belief systems, and the social structures of our distant ancestors. Yet, much remains to be confirmed. Questions linger about the true purpose of Göbekli Tepe and its relationship with these possible satellite communities. Were they mutually dependent, part of a single cultural entity, or independent groups sharing common innovations? The answers may lie hidden beneath layers of earth, awaiting future excavations and advancements in technology. As we ponder these mysteries, our journey takes us further into the past, to the legendary city of Ur, where ancient Sumerian civilization once flourished and left its mark on history in ways that continue to inspire wonder. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we step into the heart of ancient Mesopotamia to uncover the secrets of the city of Ur, a cornerstone of the Sumerian civilization. Located in present-day southern Iraq, Ur was once a thriving metropolis, celebrated for its advanced infrastructure and profound cultural contributions. As one of the earliest known cities in human history, Ur boasted grand ziggurats, which served as both temples and administrative centers, reflecting its role as a hub of religious and political life. The city's strategic location near the Euphrates River enabled it to flourish as a major trade center, connecting it to distant lands through an extensive network of caravan routes. Archaeological excavations have unearthed fascinating artifacts, such as intricately designed jewelry, cylinder seals, and tools that reveal the craftsmanship and ingenuity of its inhabitants. But despite these remarkable discoveries, many mysteries still shroud Ur's past. For instance, the exact details of its political system, the social hierarchy of its people, and the full extent of its influence across the ancient world remain unclear. Scholars also debate the reasons behind its decline. Is it climate change, shifts in trade routes, or perhaps rivaling powers that led to its eventual abandonment? One of the most intriguing finds from Ur is the royal cemetery, where lavishly adorned tombs suggest a rich ceremonial culture. but also raise questions about the lives and beliefs of those buried there. Did they envision an afterlife similar to those of other ancient civilizations, or did they hold unique spiritual views that set them apart? The story of is not just one of splendor. It also challenges us to rethink early urban life and the remarkable accomplishments of humanity's first city builders. As we reflect on legacy, we move forward to explore yet another fascinating chapter in this journey of rediscovery, turning our attention to the ancient Roman city of Leptis Magna, where the grandeur of imperial architecture meets the mysteries of forgotten ruins. Now turning to the ancient Roman city of Leptis Magna, we find ourselves on the northern coast of present-day Libya, gazing at one of the best-preserved examples of imperial Roman architecture outside Italy. Known as a vital hub of trade and culture during the Roman Empire, Leptis Magna flourished under Emperor Septimius Severus, who hailed from this very city and lavished it with attention and resources. The city's architecture reflects its prominence, featuring grand structures such as the Severan Basilica, an expansive marketplace, and the impressive theater that once hosted vibrant performances for its citizens. Its majestic archways, intricate mosaics, and sprawling baths showcase both Roman engineering prowess and the city's role as a cultural melting pot. Leptis Magna's strategic location on the Mediterranean coast further bolstered its significance as a trading center, connecting North Africa to the broader Roman world and facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, and traditions. Despite the striking state of its surviving ruins, much of Leptis Magna remains shrouded in mystery. Archaeologists are still uncovering parts of the city buried under centuries of sand, leaving tantalizing questions about what treasures and insights may yet come to light. Could there be undiscovered neighborhoods, artifacts, or inscriptions that further illuminate daily life in this bustling metropolis? What exactly caused its decline after the fall of the Roman Empire, and how did its inhabitants adapt during the city's twilight years? These questions underscore the enduring enigma of Leptis Magna, a city that continues to whisper stories of its past through the ruins that stand against time. Moving forward, our journey takes us to the depths of Cambodia's forests, where cutting-edge technology is uncovering the hidden cities of the Khmer Empire. Moving forward, we delve into the dense forests of Cambodia, where the ancient Khmer Empire left behind more than just the breathtaking wonder of Angkor Wat. Recent advances in technology have revealed that the Khmer civilization was far more expansive than previously imagined. Using LiDAR, or light detection and ranging technology, archaeologists have been able to peer beneath the thick canopy of trees to uncover hidden cities that once thrived in the shadow of Angkor. These scans have revealed an intricate network of urban centers, roads, and irrigation systems, demonstrating the remarkable engineering capabilities of the Khmer people. Among these findings are sprawling temple complexes, long-forgotten ceremonial sites, and residential areas that paint a richer picture of daily life in this once mighty empire. These hidden cities illustrate not only the Khmer Empire's mastery of water management, which sustained its agricultural prosperity, but also its architectural ambition and cultural sophistication. Entire metropolises, interconnected by a vast infrastructure, now lie in ruins beneath layers of soil and vegetation, speaking to both the grandeur of this civilization and the devastating impact of its eventual decline. The reasons for this collapse remain a topic of intense study, with theories ranging from environmental challenges to the overextension of resources. The discoveries made possible by LiDAR spark questions about how much more remains undiscovered, waiting for technology and exploration to bring it to light. Could these buried cities contain texts, artifacts, or other clues that reveal untold stories of the Khmer people, their beliefs, and their encounters with neighboring cultures? As more of these hidden sites are revealed, they not only deepen our understanding of the Khmer Empire, but also remind us of how much of human history still lies concealed, waiting to be unearthed. From the forests of Cambodia, we now journey northwest to Turkey, where we explore the mysteries of Hattusa, the ancient capital of the Hittite Empire. Now turning to the wind-swept deserts of Arabia, we uncover the enigma of ancient trade cities like Jerha, whose exact locations remain a tantalizing mystery. Jerha, once a thriving hub of commerce and wealth, was famously described by classical writers for its opulent trade in precious goods such as frankincense, myrrh, pearls, and spices. Nestled along ancient trade routes that crisscrossed Arabia, Jerha connected powerful civilizations from Mesopotamia to the Indian subcontinent, functioning as a key player in the exchange of culture and commodities. Yet, despite its historical prominence, no definitive archaeological evidence has yet revealed the precise site of this fabled city. The challenge lies in the shifting sands of the Arabian Peninsula, where time and nature have obscured traces of human settlement. Scholars and explorers propose various possible locations for Jerha, from the eastern coast of modern-day Saudi Arabia to nearby regions of Bahrain and Qatar. These hypotheses are grounded in ancient texts and trade records, but the absence of conclusive findings only deepens the intrigue. Was Jerha an elaborate series of settlements spread across the region, or a singular, centralized city awaiting rediscovery beneath the desert's relentless dunes? Moreover, Jerha is not the only lost city that beckons us from the pages of history. Other trading centers, rumored to have existed in the heart of the Arabian desert, share similar fates, once vibrant cities reduced to little more than whispers through the ages. These cities, if found, could unlock profound insights into the advanced trade networks, architectural ingenuity, and resilient cultures that thrived in one of the world's harshest environments. The search for these lost cities is not just about uncovering their physical remains, but also about piecing together the untold stories of human ingenuity and adaptation. Every discovery in these arid landscapes has the potential to shed light on how ancient civilizations harnessed resources, navigated challenges, and forged connections across continents. Could the deserts of Arabia still conceal treasures that change our understanding of history? As these mysteries continue to unfold, we turn our gaze toward yet another captivating tale of the past, shifting to the ancient city of Hattusa, the powerful capital of the Hittite Empire. Moving forward, we arrive at the ancient city of Hattusa, the once magnificent capital of the Hittite Empire, nestled in the heart of modern-day Turkey. Hattusa, at its zenith, commanded a vast and influential empire, serving not only as a center of political and military power, but also as a hub of culture and religion. Its impressive architecture, from massive stone fortifications to intricately carved temples and monumental gateways, stood as a testament to the ingenuity and ambition of the Hittites. The city's most striking features include the Lion Gate and the Royal Citadel, structures that continue to captivate archaeologists and historians alike. Yet, despite its grandeur and significance, Hattusa met an enigmatic and abrupt decline. Around the 12th century before the Common Era, the city was abandoned, leaving behind more questions than answers. What could have caused the downfall of such a mighty capital? Scholars grapple with theories ranging from internal strife and political instability to external invasions and environmental challenges. Some suggest that widespread droughts and the resulting societal pressures may have triggered a domino effect, leading to the city's collapse. Others propose that the rise of competing powers in the region might have hastened its demise. Adding to the mystery, the ruins of Hattusa conceal layers of information waiting to be unearthed. Cuneiform tablets discovered within the city provide invaluable insights into the Hittite civilization, detailing everything from their laws and treaties to religious practices and daily life. However, many areas of the site remain unexplored, leaving gaps in our understanding of this once formidable empire. The unfinished puzzle of Hattusa inspires continued excavations and research, as archaeologists hope to uncover more about the lives of its citizens and the events that led to its fall. Could these ruins hold secrets that change our perception of ancient civilizations? As the next phase of our journey unfolds, we delve into the story of Nineveh, the renowned capital of the Assyrian Empire, whose ruins have their own tales of power, destruction, and rediscovery. As the next phase of the journey unfolds, we turn our attention to Nineveh, the illustrious capital of the Assyrian Empire and one of the most extraordinary cities of the ancient world. Located near present-day Mosul in Iraq, Nineveh reached its height under the rule of Ashurbanipal, standing as a beacon of power, culture, and architecture. During its prime in the 7th century before the Common Era, the city epitomized Assyrian dominance, boasting sprawling palaces adorned with intricate reliefs that depicted scenes of conquest and daily life, as well as an extensive network of canals and aqueducts that showcased advanced engineering. Its walls, stretching for miles, were said to be so massive they could hold entire chariot teams racing side by side. Nineveh was not only a political and military stronghold but also a center of knowledge and learning. The Great Library of Ashurbanipal, unearthed within its ruins, held thousands of cuneiform tablets, including some of the world's earliest literary works, such as the Epic of Gilgamesh. These artifacts have provided scholars with an invaluable glimpse into the Assyrian worldview, their innovations, and their interactions with neighboring civilizations. However, Nineveh's grandeur came to an abrupt and catastrophic end in the year 612 before the Common Era, when a coalition of Babylonians, Medes, and other groups besieged and destroyed the city. This dramatic fall marked the end of Assyrian supremacy and left Nineveh in ruins, which were subsequently buried under centuries of earth and forgotten by history. It wasn't until the 19th century that archaeologists began to uncover its remnants, reigniting interest in one of antiquity's most compelling stories. Yet, even today, much of Nineveh remains unexplored. While significant discoveries have been made, large portions of the city are still buried, holding secrets that could reshape our understanding of ancient Mesopotamia. What might still lie beneath the sands? Could more libraries, artifacts, or evidence of daily life await discovery? As researchers continue their work, Nineveh serves as a testament to the fleeting nature of empires and the enduring legacy they leave behind. With the echoes of Nineveh's rise and fall still lingering, we now journey to yet another ancient site, where the mysteries of the Harappan civilization's lesser-known cities invite us to uncover the untold stories of their lives and decline. As the next chapter unfolds, we turn our focus to the Harappan civilization, an ancient society that thrived in the fertile river valleys of what is now modern-day Pakistan and northwestern India. While cities like Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa have become synonymous with the Indus Valley civilization's advancements in urban planning, trade, and culture, there are numerous lesser-known settlements waiting to reveal their secrets. These cities, scattered across the vast expanse of the civilization's domain, remain buried under layers of earth, holding the potential to rewrite what we know about this enigmatic society. The Harappans were masterful urban planners, creating cities with meticulously designed streets, drainage systems, and standardized brickwork that hint at a high degree of social organization. However, much of their world still lies hidden. Recent archaeological surveys using advanced technologies such as ground-penetrating radar and satellite imaging have identified possible sites where forgotten settlements await exploration. One such site is Rakhigarhi, located in present-day Haryana, India. Although excavations here have uncovered wide streets, granaries, and evidence of a bustling trade network, much of the settlement remains unexplored, leaving unanswered questions about its population, its role within the broader civilization, and how it interacted with its neighbors. Similarly, other sites like Dolavera and Ganriwala hint at the diversity of urban life in the Indus Valley. D'Oliveira, known for its water management systems and large reservoirs, showcases the ingenuity of Harappan engineers who adapted to arid conditions, while Ganwariwala, still largely unexcavated, could provide further insights into the civilization's southern extent. What makes these lesser-known cities particularly fascinating is the evidence suggesting a highly interconnected network of settlements that traded goods such as beads, pottery, and metalwork across vast distances, reaching regions as far as Mesopotamia. These cities were not isolated hubs but part of a complex web of commerce and cultural exchange that influenced and was influenced by neighboring civilizations. However, the reasons behind the decline of the Harappan civilization remain one of history's great mysteries. Was it environmental change, shifts in river patterns, or societal upheaval that led to the abandonment of these once thriving urban centers? As archaeologists continue their work, every artifact from a broken pottery shard to a long-lost tool offers a glimpse into the daily lives, economies, and spiritual practices of this remarkable civilization. The rediscovery of these lesser-known cities holds the promise of illuminating not only the ingenuity and adaptability of the Harappans, but also the challenges they faced in a rapidly changing world. With so much still hidden beneath the soil, the Harappan civilization's legacy reminds us that history is never fully written, and the past continues to whisper its secrets to those willing to listen. With the mysteries of the Harappan civilization lingering in our minds, our journey now shifts to the medieval Welsh city of Trelech, where ongoing excavations have brought to light a forgotten urban center that thrived centuries ago, offering yet another layer of history waiting to be unearthed. As the next phase of our journey comes into focus, we uncover the story of Trelech, a medieval Welsh city that once stood as a bustling center of life and now offers tantalizing glimpses into its forgotten past. Located in Monmouthshire, Trelech is believed to have been one of the largest and most significant population centers in Wales during the 13th century, thriving under the influence of iron production and trade. Its name, derived from the Welsh for Town of Three Stones, hints at its historical and cultural importance, with remnants of its past still visible in the standing stones scattered across the area. Archaeological efforts spanning the last 2 decades have transformed our understanding of this lost city. Excavations have unearthed remains of medieval homes, industrial workshops, and even a grand manor house, shedding light on the daily lives of Trelech's inhabitants. The findings also point to a thriving economy, driven by the demand for iron tools and weaponry during a time of significant military activity between Welsh forces and Norman invaders. What makes Trelech particularly fascinating is its planned layout, suggesting that it was constructed under the direction of a powerful benefactor, possibly the influential de Clare family, who sought to expand their influence and resources in the region. Despite its apparent success, the city's fortunes took a dramatic turn, likely due to changing economic conditions, conflicts, and the catastrophic impact of the Black Death. Over time, Trelech faded from prominence, leaving behind ruins and fragments that offer clues to its vibrant past. Ongoing excavations continue to uncover artifacts such as pottery, coins, and tools, each one contributing to a fuller picture of a community that was once teeming with activity. The rediscovery of Trelech not only enriches our understanding of medieval urban life, but also highlights the resilience and ingenuity of its people. It reminds us how shifts in political power, economic structures, and health crises can shape the destinies of entire communities. As archaeologists and historians delve deeper into the layers of earth that conceal this city's secrets, Trelech stands as a testament to the unfolding story of human history, where every discovery adds a new dimension to our collective past. Now turning our attention to the forgotten cities of the Silk Road, we find ourselves tracing the paths of ancient traders and civilizations, where the echoes of bustling marketplaces and cultural exchanges still linger in the shifting sands of Central Asia. Now turning to the forgotten cities of the Silk Road, we embark on a journey across an ancient network of trade routes that connected the East and the West, fostering exchanges of goods, ideas, and cultures for centuries. Among the shifting landscapes of Central Asia lie remnants of towns and cities that once thrived as hubs of trade and civilization, their bustling streets now long silent. These lost cities, scattered across deserts and mountain passes, bear witness to a time when silk, spices, and precious metals traversed vast distances, linking empires and shaping the course of history. One such city is the ancient site of Merv, located in present-day Turkmenistan. Once a flourishing metropolis, Merv was known as the Queen of the World, due to its strategic position at the crossroads of major trade routes. At its peak, it boasted advanced engineering, vibrant markets, and sprawling libraries that served as beacons of knowledge. Over time, invasions and environmental changes led to its decline, leaving behind ruins that tell the story of its former glory. Similarly, the city of Samarkand in modern-day Uzbekistan, though partially preserved, hints at the grandeur of other forgotten cities that have vanished from the map. Known for its iconic blue domes and intricate mosaics, Samarkand was a center of learning and culture, drawing scholars, merchants, and travelers from around the world. Yet, nearby, lesser-known settlements once just as vital to Silk Road trade have faded away, their histories buried under the sands of time. Another intriguing example is the ancient town of Nia in the Taklamakan Desert, which reveals glimpses of life along the southern Silk Road. Excavations have uncovered artifacts such as letters, coins, and textiles, offering a window into a community that thrived amidst the harsh desert environment. Its decline, like many others along these routes, was driven by shifting trade patterns and the relentless encroachment of the desert. What makes these forgotten cities so captivating is not only their historical significance, but also the mysteries that surround their disappearance. Why did some of these thriving centers collapse while others endured? How did the shifting sands and changing trade dynamics transform the fate of these once prosperous places? Each rediscovery sheds light on the resilience of the human spirit, the impermanence of worldly success, and the interconnectedness of ancient civilizations. As archaeologists continue to unearth fragments of pottery, inscriptions, and architectural remnants, the forgotten cities of the Silk Road remind us of the complex network that connected humanity across continents. These ruins, silent yet powerful, are a testament to the ingenuity and ambition of the people who built and sustained them. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we now turn our attention to the mysteries buried beneath the sands of the Sahara Desert, where ancient settlements await rediscovery in one of the harshest environments on Earth. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we shift our focus to the vast, enigmatic expanse of the Sahara Desert, a region that holds secrets of civilizations long lost to time. Beneath these ever-shifting sands lie traces of ancient settlements that once flourished in what was a more hospitable landscape. Thousands of years ago, the Sahara was not the arid desert we know today, but a lush, green environment teeming with life. Rivers and lakes crisscrossed the region, supporting communities that built thriving societies. Over time, drastic climate changes transformed the area into the barren desert we see today, burying these settlements and their histories deep beneath the dunes. One such hidden wonder is the ancient city of Garama, the former capital of the Garamantes, a powerful and innovative people who thrived in the Central Sahara nearly 2,000 years ago. Located in present-day Libya, Garama was an advanced city that developed sophisticated irrigation systems to sustain agriculture in an otherwise unforgiving environment. The Garamantes were skilled traders who connected the Mediterranean world with sub-Saharan Africa, facilitating the exchange of goods like gold, ivory, and salt. Eventually, as the climate became harsher and external pressures mounted, their civilization faded, leaving behind ruins that modern archaeologists continue to study with fascination. Another mystery buried under the Sahara's sands is the fabled city of Zazura, often referred to in ancient texts as the oasis of little birds. Mentioned in both Arab and European writings, Zazura has been described as a place of immense wealth and beauty hidden deep within the desert. Despite numerous expeditions, this mythical city remains elusive, sparking debates over whether it ever truly existed or if it was simply a legend born out of the human imagination. The allure of Zazura lies not only in its potential treasures, but also in the tantalizing possibility of discovering its location and unlocking its secrets. Recent discoveries are also shedding light on settlements that predate known histories. Satellite imagery has revealed what appear to be ancient river channels and submerged structures beneath the desert, hinting at lost cities waiting to be unearthed. These findings suggest that the Sahara may have been home to much larger and more complex civilizations than previously imagined. Every artifact uncovered from this harsh environment adds a piece to the puzzle, painting a picture of resilience, ingenuity, and adaptation in the face of relentless natural challenges. The stories of these buried cities evoke a profound sense of wonder. They remind us of a time when humanity thrived in places that now seem inhospitable, adapting to their surroundings with remarkable creativity. What else might the sands of the Sahara be hiding? What untold stories of human achievement and struggle await their moment to resurface? As we leave the vast desert behind, our journey moves to the banks of the Nile, where the lost capitals of Nubia hold their own secrets of ancient kingdoms yet to be fully uncovered. As the sun rises on the next chapter of our journey, we arrive at the storied banks of the Nile, where the ancient kingdoms of Nubia once flourished. Located in what is now modern-day Sudan, Nubia was home to a succession of powerful civilizations that rivaled even ancient Egypt in their grandeur and influence. These kingdoms, including Kerma, Napata, and Meroe, were known for their rich cultural achievements, advanced metallurgy, and monumental architecture. Yet, much of their history remains veiled in mystery, with many of their capitals still undiscovered or only partially explored. One such lost wonder is the city of Kerma, the heart of one of Africa's earliest urban civilizations. Renowned for its massive mud brick structures known as defies, Kerma was a vibrant hub of trade and cultural exchange, thriving over 4,000 years ago. Archaeological efforts have uncovered fascinating artifacts that reveal Kerma's connections to Egypt and other distant lands, but vast portions of the city and its surrounding settlements lie unexcavated, leaving tantalizing questions about the extent of its power and reach. Further down the Nile, the kingdom of Napata emerged as a spiritual and political center of Nubia. Once the seat of the Kushite pharaohs who ruled over a unified Egypt and Nubia, Napata is believed to harbor undiscovered royal tombs and temples buried beneath centuries of sediment and desert sands. These hidden treasures could provide invaluable insights into the reigns of the Black Pharaohs, a dynasty that left an indelible mark on the region's history. Another enigmatic legacy of the Nubian kingdoms lies in the city of Meroe, famously adorned with its iconic pyramids. While these striking structures have captivated the world, the urban core of Meroe remains largely unexplored. Evidence suggests it was an economic powerhouse supported by iron production and extensive trade networks. The full story of how this city functioned and flourished in a challenging environment is a mystery archaeologists are eager to solve. Recent technological advancements, such as ground-penetrating radar and satellite imaging, are beginning to reveal the outlines of long-lost Nubian towns and cities hidden beneath layers of sand and time. These discoveries hint at the possibility of uncovering entire networks of settlements that could reshape our understanding of Nubian civilization. Each new find not only deepens our knowledge of their ingenuity and adaptability, but also underscores their significant role in shaping the history of northeastern Africa. The lost capitals of Nubia beckon us with their untold stories of resilience, power, and cultural achievement. They remind us of a time when the banks of the Nile were alive with the sounds of bustling markets, the clinking of metalworks, and the chants of rituals performed in magnificent temples. What secrets might still be locked within these forgotten cities? What relics of Nubian splendor await discovery by future generations? As we close this chapter of the Nubian kingdoms, our journey presses on to revisit the forgotten cities of the ancient Silk Road, where trade, culture, and mystery intertwine in landscapes shaped by human ambition and natural forces. As the next phase of the journey comes into view, we transport ourselves to the ancient trade routes of the Silk Road, a network that once connected the East and West, weaving cultures, goods, and ideas into the fabric of human history. Amidst these vast corridors of commerce lies a tapestry of forgotten cities, their bustling streets now silent, their vibrant marketplaces buried beneath shifting sands and crumbling ruins. These were cities that thrived on the exchange of silk, spices, and stories, acting as bridges between civilizations, yet time has cast a shadow over many of their names and locations. One such city is Samarkand, an enduring jewel of Central Asia. While its grandeur still echoes in modern-day Uzbekistan, countless other cities that were once its counterparts lie hidden in the deserts and mountains of the region. These forgotten hubs of trade once pulsed with life, connecting merchants and travelers on their epic journeys along the Silk Road. Archaeological evidence hints at the presence of settlements that were vibrant centers of culture and innovation, nestled along this ancient artery of globalization. What secrets might these lost cities hold about the lives of those who journeyed through them or the empires they helped sustain? Moving further along these ancient trade routes, the Taklamakan Desert in present-day China guards the remains of cities swallowed by its relentless sands. Places like Lulan, once a prosperous kingdom, are now desolate and mysterious. Excavations have unearthed remnants of advanced irrigation systems and well-preserved artifacts, but much of these cities' past remains elusive, shrouded in the whispers of the shifting dunes. How did these cities rise to prominence, and what led to their ultimate demise? Deeper into the heart of these forgotten landscapes, the story of the Silk Road unfolds in layers. Beyond trade, these cities were cultural melting pots where languages, religions, and ideas intersected. They were places where Buddhist monks introduced their teachings, where Persian and Indian influences mingled, and where artistic traditions blossomed. The ruins of these cities, scattered across Central Asia and beyond, stand as silent witnesses to an age of interconnectedness that shaped the course of history. Today, the search for these lost cities continues with the aid of cutting-edge technology. Satellite imagery and archaeological expeditions are uncovering patterns and structures that human eyes have missed for centuries. Each discovery paints a fuller picture of life along the Silk Road, a life of resilience, ambition, and adaptability in regions carved by harsh terrains and fleeting prosperity. These forgotten cities, tucked away in the folds of history, remind us of the enduring spirit of exploration and exchange that defines humanity. As we wander through the echoes of the Silk Road, what other secrets might await beneath its ancient pathways? What legacies of trade, culture, and innovation are still waiting to be unearthed? And so, with the mysteries of the Silk Road stirring our imaginations, we set our sights ahead to explore a city beneath the sands of the Sahara, where shifting dunes guard the remnants of a once thriving civilization.